Hello, everyone, from Studio C in the 511 Studios. This is Looking Forward Our Way, the holiday edition.
How are you, Brett?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, we are there finally.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes. For those of you listening, it is December 2020. We made it through the year.
Yes, we did. Thank goodness. Oh, my gosh. Well, and hopefully that means 2021 looks a little bit better all the way around.
Yes.
I think there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
It's a flashlight, not a train.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're right. Exactly. And we want to thank you for being a part of our podcast as well. These few short months that we started back in August, we've had a really fun time putting together the episodes that we have so far. And 2021 looks really good.
It does. And we truly want to thank everyone for listening. We're having tremendous success with our listeners and with all of our podcast guest speakers that have come. We want to thank them again for being part of our program, but it's just been just incredible and such fun to be talking to all of you.
Right. And to continue on our quest for, good guests and great topics, we have some lined up already. We actually did a lot of pre-recording before the holidays, so we didn't run into a lot of scheduling conflicts with the holidays at the end of the year, we knew in the back of our minds COVID was probably going to flare up again. So, having difficulty getting in front of people, having them feel comfortable either being in studio with us or even, recording from their own location, that they were just too busy because of everything going on. But we did and do have a lot of great topics coming up, very confirmed, that we can talk about right now. And I think it's a nice time to preview what we've got coming up in the next few months.
Absolutely. We want to make sure that everybody out there is ready for the new year. And one of the themes that Brett and I have had for several years is to look at the new year as an opportunity to get a new job. So we've put together some tremendous programs to provide you with information and resources on what's going on in workforce in Central Ohio. So we have two programs that are going to feature Kelly Fuller, who is with the Columbus Chamber, and John Hambrick, who is with the Educational Services Center of Central Ohio, to talk about workforce development, what's going on in Columbus and Central Ohio, what jobs are growing, what industries are growing, and where training is available. So those are really, really great programs for those of you who are job seeking or know somebody who's job seeking. And then we also have a second program with Sharon Hammersley, who's the resume coach, and she's going to give us some job search strategies.
All right. So I think between those two series, you're going to be really well prepared for a job search, or at least know what the economy, you got a better handle of what the economy is going to look like and moving forward. I think, what is it? Forewarned is forearmed, or forearmed is forewarned, sort of thing.
True.
So the more knowledge you have about how to attack what we've got, the unknown as what it is, it's still going to be the unknown, but hopefully by, middle of 2021, we kind of get back to a different normal.
Right. Well, and I think too that those of our podcast guest speakers, as well as ourselves, we know of a lot of resources for people. And oftentimes your job search kind of sputters because you need some help with a resume, or you need to do some practice on your interviewing, and it's just not happening because you don't know who to get to help you.
Right.
And there is incredible resources in Central Ohio to help job seekers. So not only do we have the guest speakers coming in, but our resources sheets that we post with the show notes that'll give you all that information.
Exactly.
So do make sure you step in to see us and hear all of this good information.
Right, yeah. And we had fun doing this series of Pandemic in the Arts.
Yes.
And I'm really looking forward to getting those published because of the breadth of topic and concern that we had seen and heard about the performing arts. And those that we talked to bring us 2 or 3 different levels of what we should be concerned about, as well as knowing that the arts, they're doing the best they can.
Yes.
In the situation they are put in.
Our world would be so dim and lifeless without the arts. And during the pandemic, many of you can remember hearing musicians on Zoom and choirs giving free concerts, and then theater popped up and I just saw all of the otter buying programs for the fall on internet, and we're going to talk about the museums that are open, and if you can't actually go to the museum, you can see it online. But not just artists being creative, but artists creatively showing their art, providing their art. So that is going to just be so much fun.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. And then, a few other topics too. We kind of dive into our financial idea and talk with BMI Federal Credit Union coming up and getting a better handle on what to look for when you're banking.
Yes.
The nuances of this or that. And it's not a pro this or pro or con that, but it just have your eyes open to when you're shopping for a bank to know if it is a fit for you.
Right, exactly. Whatever your financial institution is, you want to make sure that they're there for you.
Right, exactly.
And we've had great relationship with BMI for many years, and it was wonderful to see them again.
Right.
The other thing that's always kind of fun to talk about is how many of you have not had to sit in a traffic jam during COVID. Transportation is an issue in Central Ohio, and as soon as the world opens back up again, it will again be traffic jams on 70 or 71. So we had a guest from MORPC, the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission, talking about transportation issues, and she's the person in the know on the Hyperloop, which I just think is phenomenal. I keep saying I want to go to Chicago in 90 seconds, so
right. We were supposed to have this in 2020, right?
Yes, with the Jetsons.
When we were going to school in the 70s and 80s, by 2020 we're going to be doing this,
so that was fun.
Obviously we're not there yet, but it's still in the game plan. But
right.
Yeah, that was an interesting episode to kind of know why things don't happen as well, too.
Right.
Why it takes so long.
Exactly.
And to appreciate what we do have today and how long it took years ago to get where we are today.
Very
I think it's
true.
really interesting. Highway systems and such that you kind of think it blossomed overnight, that they're doing the work. That work took years ago to get where it was today.
Right.
So real interesting.
And the impact of transportation in the communities.
Right.
And we're seeing that now in today's world.
Yeah.
What happened to a lot of our inner core neighborhoods when 70 and 71 came through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So lots of really good stuff coming up. And that just takes us through the first few months of the year. So,
yes.
Keep in tune. If you want to stay in contact with us, we have a newsletter that comes out twice a month that basically promotes the next episode, kind of keeps you in the loop on what we're working on as well, too. You can sign up for that on our website, lookingforwardourway.com. We'll be introducing a lot of different things coming up next year, too. We're playing with this and playing with that. So, kind of stay in tune with us. We'll have a phone number that you can contact us as well, too. We'd love the feedback on the podcast.
Right. Or new ideas. If there's an issue or a topic
Yeah.
in Central Ohio that you're interested in that hasn't been caught up with, let us know. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, and that phone number is designed to leave us a voicemail, and we can incorporate your voicemail into a podcast and give you a shout out. So
there you go.
If you've ever wanted to be on a podcast but not really ever wanted to be on a podcast, this is a way to do it.
Yes.
So we'll be incorporating that plus a lot of other fun things in 2021. So we appreciate you being a part of us and our efforts this year, and boy, wait till 2021.
We're ready.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!